Warriors? You got D-Lin here on another Patreon music reaction video. Tonight's Patreon reaction request comes to me from Rico43, who wanted me to react to Marc Broussard and his cover of Cry to Me. This appears on what seems to be Marc's 8th studio album, titled SOS Save Our Soul Volume 2, Soul on a Mission, which I believe was released in 2016 or 2017. I really am not clear on which year the album was released, but I think that this single was released in 2016. This album was to raise money for his SOS Foundation. Cry to Me is a cover of the song Cry to Me, first recorded by the American soul singer Solomon Burke in 1961. It was Burke's second single to appear in both Billboard magazine's Hot R&B Sides and Hot 100 Singles charts. This ode to loneliness was said to incorporate elements of African American folk preaching style that apparently Burke was known for, which in turn won him a Grammy Award and got him inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Switching gears, Marc Broussard, who I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, is described, according to Wikipedia, as having a Bayou Soul style, being that he is from Louisiana. His father is the acclaimed Louisiana Hall of Fame guitarist Ted Broussard, who I was told is in the video I will be reacting to. Marc has a number of studio albums, has been a featured performer on many television programs, and is also involved in philanthropic work. In addition to his SOS Foundation I mentioned earlier, he had also founded the Momentary Setback Fund to benefit the victims of Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Rita. I had heard the name Marc Broussard. I don't know if I had ever come across any of his music before. This song, Cry to Me, doesn't sound familiar, but I am very excited to hear it. So without any further ado, I'll be reacting to Marc Broussard and his cover of Cry to Me. I guess that's his dad right there.
When your baby
Ooh. Hi.
leaves you all alone and nobody calls you on the phone, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Here I am, honey, come on, cry to me. When you're all alone in your lonely room and there's nothing but the smell of her perfume, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying?
Okay, dude.
Well, here I am, honey, come on, cry to me. Oh, nothing can be sadder than a glass of wine alone. Loneliness, loneliness, such a waste of time. Oh yeah, you don't ever have to walk alone. Oh, you see, come on, take my hand, baby, won't you walk with me? Oh yeah, when you're waiting for a voice to come in the night, but there's no one. Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like a cry, 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 cry?
working that fretboard. That's so awesome. How adorable was it to see father and son playing and performing together? I think that that's remarkable, and it's so adorable to see it. And dad still got it, man. I've never heard of Ted Broussard before, and I've never really, I mean, I've heard of Marc, but never really listened to any of his work. But if you ask me, it seems that, I mean, I understand why he's a Hall of Famer, Ted, and it seems that he definitely got it. He still is working the guitar, and it sounded so good. Let's talk about Marc's voice. The first thing that popped in my head when I heard him start out, I was just like, wow, he's got a strong voice. Like, it was like, bam! Like, right in your face. And you know, for me to have never heard the original before, I'm guessing that he probably didn't stray too far from what it really, you know, sounds like. And I probably will at some point try to listen to Solomon's version. And you guys might hate me for this, but to be honest, I had never even heard of Solomon before either. This is all new to me, like Ted, Marc, and the late Solomon Burke. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I can't remember the year, but Solomon did pass away. I loved his range. He had a really good range in such short, you know, increments of time singing that. Like, he went from here to here to here to here. Very talented man vocally, and, you know, playing the guitar as well. Also, as well as having that camera guy in his face. What was with those angles? My man at the camera was just like doing this kind of thing with the camera. It was kind of wild while Marc's trying to sing, and he seemed unbothered, so that's good. I'm not criticizing the cameraman at all. I'm just saying that it was a wild way to film the, you know, the performance. But I mean, I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of cool, and that's probably what he was trying to give us. I enjoyed everything about that, even the fact that it was in black and white. I liked that as well. Kind of gave it an authentic feel, because the song, you know, was from the 60s, so I kind of felt that in the presentation as well as the filming of the song. So definitely enjoyed that, and probably would have never listened to Marc on my own if it wasn't for Rico 43. So I'd like to thank you for your suggestion, your request. This was very interesting and a very nice introduction to Mr. Broussard. Maybe I will come across him again on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I hope that there's something on here that will make you want to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another Patreon reaction request video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!